Can I tell you the truth today? Your ex is feeling very lost without you, okay? I know this is a shock. I know it's a surprise. I know there's probably been no contact. They haven't shown you this side of them. In fact, they made your life miserable, I'm hearing, at the end of this relationship. They pushed you away. They acted like they didn't care. They didn't support you. You might as well have been invisible, I'm hearing, for the latter part of your relationship. But the message I am hearing, and I was channeling earlier, is this is destroying them, okay? They don't know where to start. They know they've thrown away you. Okay, you were the best thing. They threw you away. They just acted like they didn't care. Okay, and I feel in their life, you know, they've been able to do that. I feel for a lot of their life, they just could do that. But there's something about you, okay, and that's what I want to have a look at today for you. I just really want to see. I feel they're going to come back in, okay. Intuitively channeling, I feel this person will be back. I just feel very, very strongly that they feel destroyed. They just don't know what to do with themselves. Okay, life has not turned out for them how they thought it would do without you. They definitely regret conversations they didn't have with you, and I'm hearing to say that you tried instigating conversations. You tried to get this to work. You tried so hard. You lost yourself. Okay, you lost yourself. Well, I think the message for you today is, as unbelievable, and I keep hearing that word, as unbelievable as this seems, they're lost without you. Empty. It's like they get up every day and I'm hearing the word grey. Grey, cloudy, dull. And nothing excites them anymore. I feel that they used to get excited about certain things. Nothing. Everything is just grey, all grey, and all their usual habits, whatever they used to enjoy, okay, it's not doing it anymore. They're just getting up, doing what they have to do, going to bed, rinse and repeat. But it's that feeling that they're just broken, okay? And I also feel a lot of regret on their part. I feel they've started to look at what's been going on. Damage, yeah. They know they've damaged this connection. They pushed you away, didn't they? And you know, I feel when they pushed you away, they were still going on about all their issues and their problems, okay? There was a complete breakdown in communication. I feel every time you tried to voice your feelings, it either became about them or they just totally ignored you. And that's horrible. Silent treatment actually is a form of abuse. If people are doing it on purpose, there are people that will manipulate with silent treatment. So let's see what's going on. I feel they're coming back in. I want to see what the challenges are. Any other people involved in this are going to cause problems, I'm hearing, to look at as well, and see what else wants to come out. So I'll just give these another shuffle. Just saw the union there. Just while I'm shuffling now, I hope you're well. How have you been doing? Have you been okay? Looking after yourself, I hope, and putting you first, always. Okay. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video. Links are below in the description box. It's all on the website. Go check it out. Everything's on there. And check out the $1 special reading that's up there at the moment. Okay. I saw a reunion. I want 3 cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards. The magic 3. Let's have a look. What are our messages? I'm not laughing. No, I'm not. I just sometimes the cards or like they're just so right. So the first card we have runner. So yeah, they ran off. They just keep running, but they don't want to run anymore. I feel they have ran from everything in the past. and it's not really bothered them. I'm going to be perfectly blunt. I don't feel it's bothered them. This is why I think this is unbelievable for you. I know it's hard for you to believe, but you've got to trust me, this person is broken, okay? They're now in a situation where they are unsatisfied and they're just kind of like, you know, wandering around aimlessly, really. They haven't got any direction. I feel your ex is a person that they do like a project, okay? They like something to do, something to keep them occupied. On a bad day, they might bounce around from too many things and not actually finish anything. But they've got no direction, okay? They're quite a practical person. I don't know if they can build things. Let me know in the comments, but I'm getting DIY or that kind of stuff, okay? They need a project. And I don't just mean a social event. I mean something maybe in the house or a garden or maybe mending cars or something. But they definitely like a project, but they're bored. They are bored. They are bored. Okay, unsatisfied. And this is what's coming in your future with this person. I want to have equal give and take. Okay. Also, let me know. I don't feel, okay, now I'm going to go into this a bit. I need to make sure for you, okay, we're not getting out this reading till we've nailed this. I want to make sure for you that this person, your ex, is telling the truth, okay? Because I want to have equal give and take is almost, I'm hearing, are they still thinking that they didn't make as much as a mess of it as they did? Okay, so leave that one with me. I'm going to make sure about that one, okay? What are they not satisfied with? We'll go back to that one in a sec. I'm just going to do what's not satisfying them. I am hearing as well to look at what other people going to cause problems. Yeah, their emotions, they're emotionally flat. Okay, they're looking back at the past. They've taken some bad advice. This is a love aside, forget love for a minute. They've taken some bad advice with something in their life which has gone wrong. Somebody might have defrauded them in something, or they've pulled the wool over their eyes, okay? But they're not satisfied because their emotions are just flat. They also, I do feel they regret just looking out for themselves, but they've been caught out with this. Clarify that a bit more. What's that about, please? I feel someone's pulled a fast one on them. Yes, 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 yes. Somebody, I don't know, some scheme. You'll probably have an idea what this is, but there's a scheme. They've invested in something, whether time, money or energy. Someone's pulled a fast one, and what's also going on in this person, their environment at the moment, is all these lies are coming out, okay? Something's being exposed. Now, there is a possibility that your ex has got themselves involved in something that was little, let's put it this way, it was a little bit on the grey side, okay? And that has been found out, okay, because it's going to be exposed. There's some truth coming out there. Someone's going to speak their truth about it. Yes, female energy, and I feel this female leads into somebody's going to make trouble. There's a female energy connected into your ex who could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? There's something that they're in partnership together, or there's a connection between them that has gone sour, okay? Now, this female energy possibly is an entrepreneur, possibly has businesses, quite a social person, likes to be involved in everybody's business, okay, quite shallow. But the problem is that your ex has got involved in this, and this female is has been lying, okay, or your ex has been lying to this female. But I feel that is going to come back in with their energy. And I've got to be honest with you. Like I say, you know, can I tell you something? Can I tell you the truth? I feel this female is going to be still attached, if not in the physical. You know when you've got people in your life, okay, and if it could just be you and them, things could be a whole lot better. But then they bring just a load of baggage with them, either people, debts, unfinished relationships, you name it, okay. There is that attachment here, and I know it's for definite because I was hearing to look at it, and it's a court card, and it's not your energy. It's clarifying it's in your ex's environment, okay. So someone's been lying to somebody, whether it's your ex lying about a scheme, okay, that has gone wrong. But it's like some plans that were dodgy. All right, and it's all coming out into the open. I have a feeling, and what I'm hearing, and this is very precise, is that the female energy has got some information or has a hold over your ex in some shape or form, okay? And that is leading into me hearing that is why they are lost and they are broken, because they are struggling to see a way out of it. I'm almost seeing if they leave where they are, the truth comes out, okay? The truth comes out. Now, I'm not saying they won't leave where they are, but what I am saying is that energy will come with them, and do you want that? Okay, I just don't know if you want that really in your life, or whether for you it's better to just focus on your healing and your energy instead of getting caught up in a load of drama that doesn't belong to you, okay? And my guys, the messages I'm getting to give to you is, okay, they want you back. Let them sort out this mess first and come to you whole, okay? No breadcrumbs, no half a loaf. To come to you whole. And I think that's probably the biggest message, is because I do feel they're coming in, is don't take on board all this other stuff that's going on in their environment. No, because there could be lawyers involved here, all right? There could be with this card. It's the King of Swords, okay? And I feel in this energy, it could be lawyers. You know, the King of Swords can represent lawyers, legal stuff, surgeons, someone who's got an unemotional, analytical mind. But reading into this sort of energy here, where there's some scheming, some fraud almost, someone's done something they possibly shouldn't have done, and somebody else knows too much. So the minute your ex tries to make a move, someone's going to spill the beans, and let them sort it out. Let them sort it out. Yeah, let them sort it out. Yeah, because otherwise it's going to end up back in the Ten of Swords again. You've been through the Ten of Swords, okay? You know, let whatever your ex has got, himself, herself, however anyone identifies, it's the energy, let them sort this mess out themselves, okay? Because you felt betrayed at the end of this relationship. You might not have had anywhere to go. You might have really just lost everything. And it's not physical stuff, is it? It's almost losing your mind with the Ten of Swords. You know, your mind doesn't shut up. You're stuck in these loops, these things. I honestly, it exhausted you, okay? This is out for a reason. Pulled it as I'm saying, I'm channeling. Let them come back in. They will. They will, okay? But they come in on your terms now. So you get very clear on what it is you want, okay? Even if you've got an old story telling you that won't happen, this what, no. Get very clear if this is what you want, on how you see this going. But if they come in now with all this crap and chaos and this person, there's going to be arguments and it's going to end in tears, okay? Yeah, you look after you, okay? You've come out as the Queen of Cups, right? They still love you. They see you as the Queen of Cups. But I'm just going to add what I'm hearing. I did say it was, can I be honest with you? Don't drop your boundaries. Sometimes you're too kind. And I mean that as a compliment. I really, really do. People don't go for people who aren't kind, okay? Keep your boundaries. Please keep your boundaries. You feel very deeply, but you don't have to heal this person. I feel you're so kind, so generous, so sweet, that you don't, because you've had so much hurt on and off in your life, you don't want other people to feel like you do, okay? You automatically want to rescue. This is really making massive sense now. So, recap. They will come back in. There's a whole load of crap going down on in their environment with another female energy who is not going to let them get away with whatever's been going on easily. If they come back in now, that energy will follow them, which will cause problems for you. I feel it will trigger you, and that's what Spirit is saying. Don't take this on. They will come back. Okay, they will come back, but they come back on your terms, all right? You don't want any of this, all right? Bottom of the deck, I'll just cover it up because of the picture on YouTube. It's the Lovers, okay? It is the Lovers. Now, the Lovers is a love card, obviously, but it's about choice. And it's a major arcana, so it's a major choice. You get very clear on what you want. You're running this show. This is your movie. You get to decide, okay? You need to make sure that you've got shared values. You have changed, okay? You have changed. And you don't want to be left with somebody else's mess again. That's just come out again. I just shuffled that, yeah. Boundaries. Now, another thing with that, Lovers and the Queen of Cups in the outcome, they're going to come back in, but you will have a choice. And the Queen of Cups means that you will be in a relationship, a loving, kind relationship, okay? And you will be the one that chooses where you go. Your ex will march to your drumbeat, but you might just send them packing. Otherwise, there is somebody else in your energy who will come in, who will make you feel, whether you're male or female, make you just feel loved and like a queen, adored. You know, you deserve it. You've spent a lot of time helping other people, mothering other people, getting other people out the shit, okay? And the last thing for you was the breakup with your ex. That probably nearly finished you, because you're just sitting there thinking, well, I've done this, I've done that, and you weren't doing it to get anything back. But not only did you not get anything back, you got either called crazy or somebody made out that you were the one in the wrong, okay? So, they will be back. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. Now this, I feel, is them coming back in, but it's also a message to say, let them sort their life out first. Otherwise, they will go as soon as they come in, all right? And what you don't see coming is the sun. It's all going to work out for you. You are going to be happy. Come back to this video in 6 months and leave me a comment. okay? You come back and you leave me a comment, because you are going to be happy. Yeah. Defend your ground. Defend your ground, okay? Don't take no for an answer. If somebody doesn't like what you want, then off they go. You spent too long blending to keep other people happy. This is your time now. Yeah, you've got somebody else coming in. I knew it. King of Pentacles, all right? That's not your ex. That person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's somebody with very different energy, okay? They're very stable, very loyal, financially stable, very kind, very generous, family. Yeah, they're family orientated. Now, you might find this person a bit boring to start with. King of Pentacles, it's probably more of a homebody, but you know, I was going to swear, they absolutely finish what they start, and you always know where they are. And they're the one person when your life is going to rat shit that you can depend on with that energy, okay? So that Lovers is that's why you've got the Queen of Cups and the Sun. You get to choose, okay? It's always about you, not anyone else, and that's not selfish, okay? We were brainwashed, especially, you know, our older generation. We were brainwashed into believing that if we didn't just keep giving and being trodden all over, that we were inadequate or we were selfish. Absolutely out the window. No. You're only called selfish, right, when other people can't get anything else from you. You stick up. Yeah. Right. This new person is going to rebuild your confidence and trust in relationships. Okay, it'll be a slow burner. You might not want it, but they are going to rebuild your trust. And the truth, going back to your ex, is going to come out. So let them sort it. Okay, I do believe your ex still loves you. Okay, I do believe that they still love you. I knew it. Yeah, I love you. You saw me shuffle that. I love you. Okay. Meant to look at that, didn't I? So channeling, you see, I'm hearing things, not in a bad way. Hearing voices. Yeah. Yeah. I want to have equal give and take. You know, I feel at times with this card, they still have a tendency, before we wrap this up, to go silent. If this is what you want, that has to go. They still have a tendency, if they don't get what they want or something, they will go silent, leave the room, or walk out. Like, they'll avoid the conversation. All right, I think that's a message to bear in mind as well. That's just come through. So I'll leave it with you. Look after you. Remember who you are. You're the best. Okay, you are perfect, amazing, gorgeous, handsome, wonderful, sexy, whatever you tell yourself you are. Okay, so beautiful though. So let me know in those comments. All right, I'll speak to you soon. Sending you so much love. Bye.